from the Arco Sports Complex in Sacramento, California, Touchdown Production, celebrating 11 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the CIF Sac-Joaquin Section Les Schwab Tires Division 5 Basketball Finals, presented by Farmers Insurance. Today in the championship game of Division 5 Boys Basketball, your Central Valley League champion and number 4 seed, the Forest Lake Christian Falcons, take on the number 2 seed, Brookside Christian Knights. It's one game for the Section 5 title and a chance to make school history for the Falcons. So don't you dare go anywhere. We've got the Division 5 championship game coming up next, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Well, the Forest Lake Christian Falcons have a chance to do what no other Falcons team has done in history of the school, and that is win a section championship game here at Arco Arena. Good afternoon, basketball fans, wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations, and happy Leap Day to you as we get an extra day of sports on the NorCal Game of the Week. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown, live from Arco Arena here in Sacramento, the home of the Sacramento Kings and Monarchs, and once again is the site of this year's Sac-Joaquin Section Championship Games. Our producer and director for today's game is Gilbert M. Dominguez, and of course the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team is on hand for 2 days of coverage featuring the Forest Lake Christian Falcons today and the Forest and the Colfax Falcons tomorrow. And Paul, these Falcon boys have already made history this year.
They sure have, Marty, and the Falcons won the Central Valley Conference this year for the first time in school history, and today they have a chance to take a big leap into history if they could win this section title.
But standing in their way is a very formidable opponent in the Brookside Christian Knights.
And the Knights are a very seasoned team, Marty. They were seeded number 2 in Division 5 and have been to Arco many times, so they played some stiff competition in the playoffs and are ready to bring another banner home for Brookside.
So as the teams continue to warm up, we'll take our first break of the afternoon, and when we come back, we'll talk to the Falcons head coach, Dave Thomas, and then we'll get ready for the singing of the national anthem, our player introductions, and finally the tip-off for today's exciting championship game, after we remind you that this exclusive coverage of the Forest Lake Christian Basketball Boys Finals is underwritten by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. HPE Rentals is open daily and has a full-service rental facility and supply yard to help you get ready for the winter. HPE Rentals has aerial lifts, chippers, weed eaters, trenchers, tractors by Bobcat and Kubota, pressure washers, backhoes, and much, much more. Everyone knows it's cheaper to rent than to buy, and when you're ready to purchase, HPE also has equipment sales. They are committed to providing quality products and services and have done that since 1953. It's HBE Rentals, proud to be a part of the Hanson Enterprises, where no project is too small.
And by Soft Answers, Dallas Wilhelm is your computer genius and specializes in computer software management, design, and consultation. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers is the best friend your computer system ever had. Dallas is the one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems, and especially where time is of the essence. So make your computer and your computer system your friend again with help from Dallas Wilhelm and Soft Answers, a proud supporter of Nevada Union Sports.
Hills Flat Lumber Company. Now is the time to see the outdoors with windows and doors from Hills Flat. Hills Flat carries a complete line of door and window products from Geldwin, Solitude, Certainty, Mercer, and Velux. They can provide new or replacement windows, and Hills Flat window and door specialists are always on hand at both stores. They offer wood, vinyl, patio, and garden doors, skylights, and they have the rental tools you need for easy installation. So shop with a pro shop at Hills Flat Lumber Company in Colfax and the newest store in Grass Valley.
And by Forest Lake Christian High School. Choosing the right school has become one of the most strategic decisions a parent can make. Education is not a value neutral anymore, and every institution will shape the worldview of an impressionable child. It demands a quality choice. The mission of Forest Lake Christian Schools is to provide a biblically centered education where truth transforms mind and character. Students will be equipped to testify to the hope that is found in Jesus Christ. Daily instruction from God's Word and dedicated Christian teachers provide a model of Christian excellence for all students. That's at Forest Lake Christian High School.
And by Touchdown Production, celebrating a decade +1 of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us tonight. And be sure to tune in next time as we continue our coverage at Arco Arena. Our next game will feature the Colfax Falcons as they take on the Modesto Christian for the Division IV championship, so be sure to tune in for the Falcons versus the Crusaders as we continue the tradition of high school sports television right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. And how do you like listening to that the conference, Paul, in the other room? They're having that live
Is that the is that the conference that we're hearing? We've been hearing all the way through the beginning of the show.
That's
there it is. Finally, now it's gone.
Now that they got that taken care of, Paul, what do you think? It would be nice to have a picture on our TV set.
On our monitor. I wonder if we're going to get that. But you know, Marty, what I'm going to tell you before that is that we're going to see two very evenly matched teams today. I'm looking forward to an excellent basketball game. Both teams have had very successful records this year. Forest Lake Christian, 21 wins and 9 losses, and they're averaging 75.5 points a game. And Brookside Christian is averaging 77.9 a game, so it's very, very close there. But they have had a few more wins this year, Marty. They're at 21-3. So what we're expecting to see is a wonderful even match game, and I'm expecting it to go right down to the wire.
Well, we were down in, can't remember if it's Tuesday, it must be Galt or Lodi or whatever else. And so I can't remember, but we did have an opportunity to see these Forest Lake boys, and they put on quite a show the other afternoon.
We saw them against Sierra Christian, if you recall, Marty. And at that time, the Forest Lake Christian team beat Sierra Christian 79-61. It sounds more lopsided than it was. They battled tooth and nail for 3 quarters, and then finally Forest Lake Christian overtook them and became out victorious.
All right, let's go. Let's throw it down to Gilbert Dominguez down on the floor with the coach, Dave Thomas.
Yeah,
Gil?
Thanks a lot, Marty. That is my name, Gilbert Dominguez, and I'm down here. You guys are having a rough one today. Down here on the floor at Arco where, history is set to be made here tonight, Dave.
Yes, it is. If we come out with the championship, it'll be the first in the school's history. And this is the second time the boys' team has been to Arco, and the last time we were here 6 or 7 years ago, Victory Christian beat us. And so we're really excited about the opportunity.
Well, we were here that night that you played Victory Christian, and that was an historic night because both the boys' team and the girls' team were both on the floor that evening.
Right, and I also remember the Bear River girls were here, too.
So just one of the many great foothill memories that we have over the years. But this team, as we already stated in the pregame, has already made history by being the first boys team to win the CVCL.
Yes, we have. And, we believed at the beginning of the year that we might be able to do this. And things worked out well for us, so we didn't have any major injuries or any of those things that beset us last year. And so by God's grace, we were able to play with a complete team. And they've just gotten better as the year's gone along.
Well, our first opportunity to see you was in Galt just a couple days ago, and we were very impressed by the performance overall of the squad.
Yes, I thought that was one of our best games. We played well against Faith Christian in the game before, and one of the things we've been working on all year is improving our defense. And because we've been a good scoring team, and speaking with the coach of Brookside Christian, we both believe that the team that can come out and play good defense tonight is going to have the best opportunity to win.
Well, that leads me into my next question was, what are the keys to victory tonight for you?
Well, I think it's defense. And number one, we have to contain their guards. They're quick, they're very athletic, and they like to split your defense and dish out for the three or draw help and then dish off for an inside shot. And so if we can contain the man we're guarding, and we can control the boards. They crash the boards very well, and we need to block off the boards. Every high school coach in the country probably says that, but you don't see many teams that do it. And so if we can do that tonight, obviously, and then execute on offense, we'll be okay.
And what steps do you take to practice something like that?
Well, it's difficult. One of the things, it's difficult to practice defense, but we have some drills on defensive sliding, and we talk about how to rotate, and we actually have the second team run the offense of the opposing team if possible, and we practice our rotations in that manner. But I think most coaches will tell you that defense is basically 90% desire and 10% raw talent. It's one of those things that you can hustle yourselves. This is into good defense. So this team here does a lot of gambling. They're so quick that even if you get around them, they're going to reach around and try to tap that ball forward and have someone breaking in anticipation. So, we don't have the quickness to do that, but we have the quickness to contain.
And then also one other option might be to just try to deny them the ball.
Right. Well, typically in a man or a zone, you like to match up in the passing lanes and try to, if you can stop a good scorer from catching the ball, then you're going to lower his shooting percentage. He's not going to have as many shots.
Now the boys tonight, win or lose, you guys move on to the NorCals. That'll be another thing that'll be fun for your boys in this season as well.
It will be very much anticipated, and obviously we would like to win so we can get a home game. And if we don't win, I think probably Branson will be rated number 1. They're the 2-time defending D5 champions, having 2 wins in 2 years over Modesto Christian. That's how strong that program is.
Well, lots of good basketball waiting for the fans tonight here from Arco Arena. Our first of 2 games, and ironically, they're both Falcons. Forest Lake Falcons tonight, Colfax Falcons tomorrow, and they've got a tough game as well.
They certainly do. I'm very interested in that game because Colfax is one of the fundamentally most sound teams that I've ever seen year after year. They win on fundamentals and great execution, and of course Modesto Christian has incredible talent.
So congratulations on making it this far. Your win on Tuesday over at Galt, and good luck tonight, Coach. And God's prayers be with you tonight as you do battle.
Thank you very much.
All right, Dave Thomas there, the head coach of the Forest Lake Christian Falcons, as they get ready to go head-to-head here at Arco Arena with the Bradshaw Christian team. And Marty, Paul, it's fun to be here. You can always expect good lighting when you're here at Arco, and tonight's no exception. Just a fun place to shoot. We sure are glad that we can bring you the game home. To all the fans that can't make it out to Arco tonight or tomorrow, be sure to stick with your game of the week. Tomorrow we'll be right back here as Colfax takes on Modesto Christian in what should really be a big war, one of the most anticipated games of the whole tournament tomorrow night here, Colfax versus Modesto. But right now, it's the Colfax Falcons' turn to make history here at Arco Arena. Let's throw it back to Marty Mortensen and Paul Brown as we get ready for the tip-off and the player introductions and all the hoopla. That's your Sac-Joaquin section basketball finals. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Gil. Nice job as always. And we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week here at Arco is being underwritten this evening by Almost Paradise Salon and Day Spa. When you want to look and feel your best, you need to visit Almost Paradise Salon and Day Spa. Owner Sandy Nelson has over 19 years experience in this field and is on the Elite Diplomat and BEST practitioner list. Almost Paradise Salon and Day Spa offers the Bioenergetic Synchronization Technique, or BEST, treatment. This exclusive treatment relaxes your muscles to coax you into a better health while you sleep. A wonderful day of beauty and health is waiting for you at Almost Paradise Salon and Day Spa, where it is truly almost paradise.
And by a new sponsor, Bob's Dogs.
All right,
when you're
Bob.
thinking hot dogs, you want to remember Bob's Dogs. Every one of Bob's dogs are Bobalicious, and that's from his chili and his Cajun dogs to his Chicago dogs. That's because Bob uses only Casper hot dogs for all of his recipes. And don't forget, the Bacon Bob, and the Bacon Western Bob. All of Bob's originals are guaranteed to please. Their menu also includes chicken strips and fries, as well as onion rings and fried zucchini. So stop on by and get your Bob's at Bob's Dogs in Colfax.
Yeah, you just read that, and I put on 5 pounds. Okay, way to go. And by Sierra Market, Colfax only shopping center is the home of Sierra Market. Sierra Market is where your friends shop and is a full-service market with everything you need for daily living. Just walk by their bakery and smell that goodness, or go by the deli to get a quick and nourishing lunch. Sierra Market is also proud of its meat department, where you can always find a selection of USDA choice beef for your family. It's all over at Sierra Market, where they are big enough to accommodate but small enough to appreciate.
And by Rooker's Collision Center. Word of mouth is the best form of advertising, and something Ray Rooker enjoys at his new Rooker's Collision Center. This new facility means he can give you the personal attention you deserve after an accident. With over 20 years in the industry, Ray certainly knows how to fix your car right the first time. All his work is guaranteed, and that's why his clients tell their friends about the new Rooker's Collision Center.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 11th season of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown, bringing you all of this Forest Lake Falcon action here today. Thanks for making us the #1 television show in the foothills, now on over 50 broadcasts each week. In Auburn, on ACTV Channel 20, on Suddenlink Channel 16, at Lake of the Pines is Channel 7, and of course in Grass Valley and Nevada City, you can see the game of the week on NCTV Channel 11.
So, Marty, we got about 3 minutes before the game begins, and as we see the teams at half court warming up, you and I have never seen the Brookside Christian Knights before, but we certainly did see them, the Forest Lake Falcons, play Sierra Christian earlier this year, and we were impressed by the play of 2 players in particular that we gave the Player of the Week award, the Player of the Game award, remember?
I certainly do, and hopefully we'll get his name right tonight, huh?
It's Richard Boys.
Richard Boys,
The
there
Richard
you go.
Boys. And they are impressive. Both of them, one, Josh is a sophomore, and his brother is a senior, that's Andrew, and we'll be seeing them tonight. The Richard Boys average 15.2 and 15.3 points a game, so they share the scoring duties equally, and they are the 2 lead scorers for Forest Lake Christian. And then on the Brookside Christian Knights, Paris Hill is averaging 27.3 points a game, and that is, I believe, Marty, the highest point scoring per game that we've seen of any player all year long from any team in any division.
It certainly is. I haven't seen any numbers like that from high school boys, or even girls for that matter too. And I'm trying. We can't see their numbers yet. And so I don't know which one he is, but we're going to keep an eye on him. Number 44.
Number 44. That's Paris Hill, and then right behind him, Rodney Brown, no relation to me, is scoring 12 points. So between those 2 players, it represents almost half the points they score in any given night. So this is going to be a real interesting game, I believe, as we count down to the final tip, to the first tip-off.
Well, as you may have mentioned, that the Brookside Christian averages almost 78 points a game, and of course Forest Lake comes in averaging 76 points a game. And according to MaxPreps.com, they figure that Forest Lake Christian will beat Brookside Christian, which we'd like to hear, by a final score of 76-72. So let's see how their computer stacks up against the actual game. Well, maybe we can just go with that score. We'll just sit back and watch and have a good time.
You don't have to play the game.
No, exactly.
I mean, what's the point? You know, Josh...
Brought the dinner and...
Josh Richard just walked by, Marty, and I tell you, if this kid ever grows into his feet...
Yeah, right.
He's got size 14 feet, and he's going to be 7 foot tall. He plays awfully well at 6'6", as he is now as a sophomore. Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on him tonight.
Yeah, I was really impressed with his play, and especially that the dunk opportunities that he took advantage of in that game. So that was quite an exhibition both brothers put on the other day in their big victory.
You know, another point we should mention that playing here at Arco Arena, and you only get just so much of a view of it from TV, from our cameras, but this is one awesome place. And you can look up and you see empty blue seats all the way around. The baskets hover out over the court just like they were if they were the Monarchs or the Kings.
Yeah, right.
And becoming acclimated to this place has got to take some time, and certainly is. It makes me nervous just sitting here on the sideline.
That is kind of intimidating, and we've been here in the past with a lot of the foothill teams, and it's got to be a great experience for these young men and women that come down here to play. I mean, this is major league right now.
Isn't that the truth? They're now starting to announce the players for Forest Lake Christian.
That was Robbie Hearn there. Coming out, number 14 is Travis Stokes. Johnny Yumamoto. Number 25 is Dimitri Masamuko. And number 31 is Jason Camacho. 42, Billy Corbin. 53 is Zach Brannigan. Each player gets introduced.
And now for the Brookside Christian team. That's Eric Davis.
The sophomore, that would be a big thrill for him. It's hard to hear the announcement without their jerseys, without their numbers on their jerseys. We can't see who is actually coming out, not knowing the team like we know Forest Lake. Now they should come back and introduce the starting lineup for each team.
The starting lineup has their warm-up off, so we'll be able to tell the players. There's Big Josh Richard.
That's number 5, Quentin Burse. Number 10 for Forest Lake is Ben Sparling. He had a nice game the other night.
Yeah, he did. He was a good, very good complimentary player to this team.
Number 12 is Larry Fuller. He's a freshman.
And there's Big Andrew Richard.
Andrew comes out. Brother of Josh. Andrew's a senior. David Scott comes out. Number 21. He is a junior. Austin Maynard.
And there's Rodney Brown, number 23. Like I said earlier, he's their second leading scorer.
Number 22, Pierce Ozarkon.
And there is Harris.
Bill, the senior, number 44. Watch for him. He is, what did you say he was averaging? A number
27 points a game.
Whoa.
My goodness. That's a lot of scoring. So we got a little insight from Coach Dave Thomas during the pregame. He's expecting a full court press by Brookside. He's expecting a very, very quick team. And he's going to be promoting defense. He wants his post players, his block players to put a body on those guys. And he says that's a key.
So I guess they're going to send them out without the national anthem. That'll be They played it for the first game, and I guess that'll last for the whole night. Trying to speed things up a little bit. Look how Josh towers over Paris out there in center court. All right, we're ready to go. Your Division 5 finals. And there's a quick pitch going down low, and it puts it up.
Andrew Rickard doing what we saw him do against Sierra Christian. That same play.
Well, 2 quick points. Forest Lake on the board first. Thought about a 3, and he travels. Turnover. Paris Hill tried to take it in, decided I'll take another step, and he ends up traveling. Referee right on top of it. Inbounding. Here comes that full court press. Now they get the ball over to Maynard. Maynard will bring it up to court. Being guarded in there by Burse. Trying to set up a play, but good defense. Now they get it on over to Sparling. He'll take it into the paint, puts it up. They're going to call a travel.
He stutter stepped on the way in. He had an open lane. That's nerves.
So there's a turnover for Forest Lake. Scott will bring the ball up.
They've got Andrew Richard playing Paris Hill. And he is going to do the best he can to draw.
There's a nice block in there. That was Sparling. We've got 18 seconds on the shot clock. Good block, good defensive work in there by Ben Sparling, the senior, 5'11". Now they get it into, I don't know whether it's, I couldn't hear the announcement. Was it Bursey or Burse? Oh, the short. Now they're going to get it up. Good. Now here he goes all the way in, puts it up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Good play by Richard going to the hole and getting fouled. Here's that block, as we can see on the replay. And he just took a little too time to set.
Excellent defense by Sparling. So going to the line now to shoot 2. He makes the first one. That is Andrew. And Richard gets the second one. He's got all 4 points for Forest Lake here early in the first period. 6:56 to go. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown bringing you this Division 5 playoff action here from Arco Arena. Now they get it down low, and they put it out of bounds on a bad pass in there by Rodney Brown. Another turnover, and Forest Lake will bring it up the court. Now they'll try to get it down low at the baseline. They do, but no shot. Stolen away. Could go coast to coast. That's Scott, and he loses it. Great, another great defensive play. Stop, pump from 10 feet, and it goes, rolls off the edge. They get it back. Get it to Sparling. He thought about a 3. Now he takes it in, gets it to
Richard.
That is Andrew.
And he gets 3 points.
Was that a 3?
That was a 3. 7-0. Forest Lake Christian comes out firing
on all cylinders. And Andrew with 7 points early in this ball game.
Here's the steal. We got a replay, and this is in real speed, I'm told. Watch this from behind. Great little slap.
Oh, wasn't that nice defensive work there by
And so they steal the ball, which looked like a for sure 2 points, Marty. Come down and get a 3-pointer. That's a 5-point turnaround right there.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Let's see if we get this.
Stop pump doesn't go.
And then they kick it back out. There he is there, and there's his 3. Big, long archer. That's
nothing but net.
Senior Andrew Richard doing the job.
So now here's Hill taking it in, and they're going to call a foul. I think so. He kind of stutter-stepped a bit there on the way into the paint.
Right now they're trying to get anything going. Brookside is not accustomed to being shut out for the first 4 minutes of the first quarter.
Nice touch there by Paris Hill. I know there's sometime in this broadcast I'm going to call his name Paris Hilton. I know it.
I'm sure he takes some grief for that name. I wonder if he's got a little dog.
Oh, there's a kick out of bounds. Sparling will inbound the ball. Reset the clock. Cross court, they get it back to Maynard. Maynard, long pass down court. Andrew feeds it in with a dunk, and he's got it! Oh my, and Richard with a dunk. Doesn't go, Richard with the rebound.
Josh hustling back down the court to get a rebound after that dunk.
Look at this. Oh, he couldn't handle it, but he was pushed.
And they're going to give him a foul, so he'll go to the line.
That was a design play right there, Paul, on that high lob right at the basket. Going up for it was Andrew Richard, and he just couldn't handle it, but he was pushed.
Well, watch this. Here's the dunk, and you got to love this.
Yeah.
And he goes up high. He's playing above the rim. There ain't no question about that. Bang!
I love it. It doesn't go, and Hill up there with the rebound. 10-2 here with 5:22 left.
Here's
Hill now
Paris.
he traveled again, yeah.
Paris has got Andrew Richard on him, and Andrew is dogging him. He is not going to get through that lane without
full court press, but Sparling will get it up. They get it on over to Andrew Richard. Now they get it inside. Thought about it, and he's going to take a paint, and he gets fouled. Count it. Another 2 points. Nice drive by Josh.
And the Brookside team has nothing to counter Josh Richard.
No, they don't.
They don't have anybody nearly as tall, and they're not used to seeing someone this tall and this quick.
And David Hamlet comes in.
Here it comes. Watch him go to the hole. He's fouled, and he maintains his poise, gets the ball to go down. Nice.
And he makes it a three-point play. So the Richard boys have got all the points. Now taken in and blocked. Nice defensive work in there by Josh. I tell you, that was a great defensive work.
It'd be too fun to watch. I'll tell you. Josh inside, his brother Andrew outside.
Billy Corbin comes in for Josh.
Interestingly, they just took Josh out of the game, going to give him a seat.
Oh, there was a three-pointer from the he just came in and shot it from the NBA line. 13-5. Oh, another three-pointer. That was Maynard.
Austin Maynard putting a three-pointer in right back on top of theirs.
Drives in, puts the ball up, doesn't go, but then they get it back again. Now he comes in at the baseline. That's David Hamlet.
Without Josh in there, they're able to get under the basket.
Yep. Now 4:11 left in this first period. Over in the corner, thought about a three, doesn't take it, drives it into the hoop. Left hand, puts it up, and I thought he got fouled, but no, they're going to say he didn't.
But they stepped on the line as they retrieved the ball, so it will be Forest Lake ball.
Break there for Forest Lake. Inbounding is Ben Sparling. Gets it on over. There's a three-point jumper. Doesn't go, and going up for the ball and getting it is Burst. There's another three-pointer from the NBA line. Doesn't go, and Andrew Richard with the ball. Bringing it up the court. He's going to dish it off. Sparling drives in. Now he gets it back out. There's a three-pointer. It's going to be short, and they're going to call a foul.
He's going to get three.
But no, he's not. He was after the shot. But they'll get the ball back.
And they also will have a chance to get Josh Richard back in the game, who's sitting at the storage bench waiting to go in.
So Rodney Brown gets a foul. It's a good thing it wasn't during the shot, because they would have had a chance at a three-pointer. Now they get it out to Andrew. He'll take it to the top of the key, turns, spins, pumps, and they're going to call a travel. And he's going, what?
Yeah, that was questionable in my mind, too. That looked like a good spin move to me, but...
So Hamlet will bring the ball up the court, being guarded in there by Billy Corbin, who's in the ball game. Oh, he gets a screen from Hill. Now they get it down and blocked. Guess who? Pass down court. Sparling puts it up, and he's going to get fouled on the way to the hoop. He'll go to shoot 2 at the line.
You know, Sparling is a hustler, Marty.
Yeah, he is.
He's a very important cog in this Forest Lake machine. He does the hustling. He pushes the ball up the court. He gets those, gets down the pipe and to the line.
Makes the first one.
Here's the block. Big Josh up there swatting it away.
Man, is he one intimidating player, isn't he? Oh, that ball's short. Hill with the rebound. 17-7, 10-point lead. 3 minutes left. Shot, and it's out of bounds. Another turnover by Brookside Christian. Maynard will bring the ball up the court. Gets it down. Oh, they had a play design there, and just off his fingertip. That was a good.
Billy Corbin just couldn't handle the pass underneath. Actually was looking for the basket before he had the ball.
But that looked like a sure 2. Andrew was a little upset with that. There's a block right in the back. There's Hill, puts it up, doesn't go. And coming down with the rebound is Andrew Richard. Now he takes it in, drives, stops, pumps, gets it back out. There's a fadeaway jumper off the iron, doesn't go. Coming up with it is Hill underneath the basket. Oh, there's a travel and a charge. Yeah, he did everything.
He tucked that ball under his arm like a football and put his shoulder down.
Yep, no question about that. And he did it right in front of the referee. They've got 3 referees on the floor. So still a 10-point ball game. So now Andrew dishes it off to his brother. There's a, no, it's off the iron, doesn't go. Now bringing the ball up is Hamlet. He'll take it to the top. It drives into the paint, stops, pumps, gets it out to, there's a 3-pointer by Paris Hill. He's got a nice touch, doesn't he?
He looked real comfortable shooting from that 3-point line. I'll bet that's a big part of his game.
7-point game now, as the defense is picked up, and Forest Lake can't seem to get the ball into the hoop.
They need to put Josh in the low block and try to feed him in there. He's the tallest man on the floor.
Another 3-pointer. Off the iron. Coming up is it Johnny Umamoto. Now it gets it back out. There, the 3-pointer going up. Nothing but net. No, they say 2. He was stepped on the line.
Yep. But still, the scoring drought by Forest Lake Christian is over.
56 seconds left to go in this first period. They'll try to run the clock down, but there's 23 on the shot clock. There's another 3-pointer from out at the NBA line. Maybe this young man doesn't know that the red stripe is the three-point line. All right, taking it all the way in, drives in, doesn't go.
Heartbreak.
Andrews looking for a foul, doesn't get it. Now they'll take it in at the paint, and there's a foul called, and going to the line to shoot 2 will be Paris Hill.
That'll be the first foul on Josh Richard.
He'll get a chance to shoot 2. First one is good. 3 for 3 from the
a good picture of the Brookside bench.
Gets the second one. He's got 7 points. I think if you hold him to 7 in the first period, that's quite an achievement. All right, Maynard takes it down, but it's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Forest Lake ball.
You know, Marty, that lane down the middle seems to be open. They've been driving down the hole. That's the third or fourth time.
They get it out, looking for a three, and he's got it. That was Austin Maynard, his second three-pointer of the game. Another three-pointer. Doesn't go. With the ball is Corbin. And tried a three-quarter, full-court, almost a full-court toss for the point, but couldn't get it. But here, at the end of the first period, we've got quite a ball game going here, Paul.
And I don't think Forest Lake Christian could ask for a better first quarter if they had said, we're going to give you a 10-point lead at the end of 8 minutes. They would have been ecstatic about that. But they outplayed Brookside, and they worked through their early game jitters better than Brookside did. There's the coach. There's Coach George Carter talking to his team.
Well, they had quite an impressive league record. They never lost a game overall for the entire season. They were 21-3, so they've got a lot of talent on this Brookside Christian team. They're the number 2 seed.
I'd be willing to bet, Marty, that they're not accustomed to playing from behind at all.
I don't think so. Bringing the ball up the court is David Hamlet. Now here's Quentin Burse. Driving in, taking it up, puts it up, and it goes. I don't think you have any defense for him, do you?
Well, they're going to have to deny him the ball or something, because
there's a jumper from 6 feet, doesn't go. And now he's going to try to take it in. Stops, puts it up, doesn't go, gets his own rebound, puts it up, doesn't go, gets it again, doesn't go, and he's fouled.
44, Paris Hill, showing why he's scoring 27 points a game. He had no thought of passing that ball at all.
No, he was taking it to the hoop all the way.
All the way, and then as soon as he shot the shot, he followed his own shot in to get his own rebound twice. And that will result now in 2 points and a missed free throw.
6-point game now. They had it up to 10, but 2 quick baskets here early on in this second period. There's Josh now. He gets it on over to Maynard. Working it inside. Turn around. Doesn't go off the iron. Oh. Had a good. And they stole it away. And now taking it in. And he missed the layup. Oh, my goodness. Ben Sparling hustled up and just rolled that ball off the rim. That would have been an easy 2 points. Now off in the corner. And it's off the iron, but no, nice rebounding in there. It puts the ball up. That doesn't go, and there's going to be a foul called.
And that was on 22. Yeah, Azarcon. Forest Lake Christian can't miss those layups.
No,
that's the third or fourth one that they've missed down the lane there, and this is too good of a team to be missing easy shots like that.
First one is in and out. Back in the game is Andrew Richard. Up and good. Somebody jumped into the lane. The basket doesn't count. There's a break for Forest Lake. Now bringing the ball up the court is Maynard. Down low. Puts it up, and there's a nice pass to Andrew, and gets the 2 points.
Moving beautifully without the ball, Andrew Richard.
Rebound by Andrew. He gets it. He'll take it up the court. and there's going to kick the ball.
You know, there's no question about who the leader of this team is. Andrew Richard, when he's on the floor, his confidence exudes all the way through this Forest Lake Christian Falcons team.
Well, they tried that alley-oop again, almost lost it. There's a three-pointer going up off the iron, and it's going to be rebounded in there by Hill. He'll bring it up. Now he dishes it off to Scott. Oh, from back. They're going to call a foul on Sparling. Is going to get called for a foul. He reached in, knocked the ball away, but he also
apparently got some,
into the, yeah.
He got some body there.
Now they get it inside. Now they get it back out and move it around. Take it into the paint, puts it up, doesn't go, and oh, look at that, knocked out of his hand. Andrew had to throws it down low, and it's blocked. Good hustle. It's going to be Forest Lake ball. Can you believe that?
Josh is something under the basket, isn't he?
He's one intimidating player.
That's his third block tonight already, and we're only halfway through the second quarter.
So now Forest Lake on the move. Here's Sparling. Takes it in, the paint stop, pumps, puts it up off the iron, gets his own rebound, puts it up again. Now he gets it nothing but net. Sparling with the 2 points. 26-16, back up to 10. Just when you think Forest Lake is struggling a little bit, they come right back.
Well, when you got defense under the basket, denying them those easy post shots.
Oh, there was a nice drive in there by Quentin Burst as he burst through the paint, picked up 2 points. Fadeaway jumper from three, and there with the ball is Josh Richard, 6'6" sophomore. There's a three-pointer going up, and that's going to be short and recovered in there. Almost a travel, no call. Get it on over, and now down underneath the basket, and another dunk. Oh my, Josh in there with a slam dunk. How do you do?
And the look on the coach of the Brookside Christian team, George Carter, is one of
disbelief.
He's not used to playing against a guy like this.
Man, that's something. For a sophomore, how tough are they going to be next year?
And this is a small Christian school right outside of Lake of the Pines that have only been to this champion game one time.
There's Coach Carter. I wonder if we should welcome him back.
Marty?
Huh?
You're dating yourself now.
I had to do that in high school, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Here comes Burst. He gets it inside. Turnaround jumper doesn't go. And once again, who do you think was intimidating them?
Up underneath the basket. Josh is almost at it. They were looking for the alley-oop and just a little bit overthrown. Okay.
So now Burst will try to take it in, can't do it. Good defense by the Falcons. Stolen away by Maynard. He drives it in, dishes it off. Sparling puts it up for two. Count it.
What a game Forest Lake Christian Falcons are playing tonight. Darn near a perfect basketball game. And that brings a timeout by the Brookside Christian team. They're going to try to rally it up for the last 3 minutes. 32-18. Falcons are leading. Who'd have thunk, Marty? Who'd have thunk?
I tell you, especially when you got a player that comes in here and averages 27 points a game, man, and then and have the defense. Here's a replay.
Let's take a look at this. Okay, so this is the steal, and right at the last minute, he dishes nicely. Right there, a no-look pass, and the finish.
You know what that is? That's two players working together all season long to be able to fill in like that.
They've done it before.
Yes, sir. There's a good shot of the fans from Forest Lake.
A whole bunch of them have shown up here. They got the Forest Lake Falcon.
They got their signs. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, you bet. Well, why not? Listen, for the first time in the school's history, Marty, they're playing for a banner hanging from the gymnasium that says they're the section champions. And that'll be one that they certainly won't even play for every year, that's for sure.
Now Brookside on the attack. Trying to get the ball out to Hill. He's the go-to. There's a fadeaway 15-footer, and he gets it. Nice touch in there. You know, he's got all the points except for 7 of them. 13. Now there goes Sparling. Stops. Down low. Turnaround. Jumper, and he's going to travel.
No, he's going
for a foul.
He's going to get a foul. Yep, he got bailed out there.
Yeah.
He's a little bit deep under the basket. But, you know, a nice drop step move by Josh under the basket there, and just couldn't convert the 2 points.
So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's got 9 points. This could be 10, and it is. Nice touch in there by Josh.
Let's see what he's averaging a game. 15.2 points a game.
And there's the second one. Oh, Brookside will try to counter. They get it to Hill. There's a way to counter, and he fadeaway jumper misses the rim. There goes Sparling, dishes it off again. Oh no, that was like
blocked.
a foul. That was
They
a
had
good
blocked
block.
it. Here comes
Here
Paris.
it comes. He's going to try to. Was going to try to dunk it, but he was being covered in there. But he still got the 2 points. There's a 3 going up. It's off the iron. There's a shot, doesn't go, and now it's going to be out of bounds on.
Looks like they're going to give it to Forest Lake.
Yeah, they are. Went off of burst.
I like the way Forest Lake is not slowing the ball down. They're not going to try to sit on their lead at all.
No, they're
pushing it
all the way to the basket. Now there goes Andrew. Boy, he went right around him, didn't he?
Great left hand move, Andrew. No problem with the left hand down the baseline.
Got Rodney Brown. He can't do anything with it. So now thought about a 3, and he still goes after it. Doesn't go, but then and it's going to be out of bounds.
They're going to give it to.
They're going to call a foul. No, they're going to call. There they are. They're going to give it to Forest Lake. It looked like it went off of the Brookside player.
Yep. Good officiating crew talking to each other.
Now here's Sparling. Trying to take it baseline. He does. Puts it up. Oh, it comes up short. He got a great look at that one. Now they're going to feed inside. Turn around, and doesn't go. And he's going to get it back. Good hustle in there on his own rebound. That was burst.
I love the wheels on this Sparling kid. He really is a spark plug.
Oh, another good block. And it's going to be Forest Lake ball. Who do you think that was?
You gotta love it.
Oh, man.
That's as good a defensive player as we've seen all year in Division 4 and Division 5. No question.
No, I agree with that. Oh, there's a good steal. Here comes 2 points. Oh, and he's going to foul him.
They gave him a point as well. That was Johnny Inamoto. He should just let him go. The pass was it was a bad pass and a steal, but he didn't need to give him the extra point.
36-24, 36 seconds left.
Here's a replay.
He makes the extra point.
Here's the and you see, if he's going to foul him, you need to foul him big.
So he doesn't make the point.
Right, but he hit out to almost tackle him at that point.
Yep. So now with 26 seconds left to go, they steal it again. 2 turnovers in a row. Can close it to 9. They're going to work it in and get it to Hill. I can bet you. Bet on that. They got 8 seconds left. 7 starting to count down. And doesn't go. There with the rebound. Thought way downtown. Oh, just missed. Good try in there by Ben Sparling. Well, here at halftime.
11-point lead by the Forest Lake Falcons as they go off the court and into the tunnel. The cheers of the fans.
They got the Falcon mascot out there. They're watching quite an exciting ball game here at Arco Arena. Wow, we're going to catch our breath here, Paul.
Yeah, isn't this fun?
It is.
You can't, it doesn't get much better than this, Marty. We're seeing a real high level of basketball even for Division 5 players. And both teams are inspired. Both teams are grabbing for the gold ring. They both want to bring home a championship to their schools, and I think the second half will be even better.
I think so, and both teams are really playing with intensity here, as you won't see this kind of a game very often, especially at the high school level. I mean, these are 2 fine quality programs and putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, like we've said again and again, if you analyze this game so far, it's really the play of Josh and Andrew Richard, the leadership of Andrew, the defensive play of Josh, and
he's got to have saved 10 points already.
Yeah,
in that block with his blocks and defensive work and steals.
Well, he's denying them the lane, and he's denying them anything inside. So they're being forced to shoot the 10-foot jump shot outside, which is always going to be lower percentages, and. You just got to know that they're in the locker room right now trying to figure out a way that they're going to offset that.
Exactly. I would like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week from Arco Arena is being underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers Construction is a general contractor who has been serving the community since 1953. They are experts in driveway and road buildings and paving, along with earthwork, finishing, grading, ditching, and culverts for storm control, placement of underground utilities, water and storm drain systems, septic and sewer systems, and along with common utility and foot trenches. It's all waiting for you at Hanson Brothers Construction, proud to be a part of the Hanson Brothers Enterprises, where no job is too small.
And by Dallas Wilfholm and Soft Answers. Dallas Wilfholm is your local computer genius and specializes in computer software management, design, and consulting. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers is the best friend you and your computer system ever had. Dallas is the one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems, and when time is of the essence, you need to get that computer back up and running. So make your computer and your computer system your friend again, with help from Dallas Wilfholm and Soft Answers, a proud supporter of Nevada Union Sports.
Hills Flat Lumber Company. Have you been to the new Hills Flat in Grass Valley? The Pardini family has created a beautiful new state-of-the-art facility in Grass Valley on Railroad Avenue and just behind the original Hills Flat Lumber to serve you even better. The retail area holds over 30,000 square feet of products that you'll need and is environmentally sensitive with a radiant floor and a geothermal heating and cooling system. So now there are 2 great facilities to serve you, Hills Flat in Colfax and the newest Hills Flat on Railroad Avenue in Grass Valley. It's Hills Flat Lumber Company.
And by Forest Lake Christian High School. Choosing the right high school has become one of the most strategic decisions a parent can make. It demands a quality choice. Forest Lake Christian High School was founded in 1966 as an independent evangelical Christian school. They are a charter member of ACIS and welcome students of any race, color, gender, and nationality. They are also accredited by the Western Association of Schools and Colleges and a member of the Association of Christian Schools International. When it comes time to choose a high school for your child, Choose quality. Choose Forest Lake Christian High School.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 11th season of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown, bringing you all of this basketball action here today. And be sure to stay with us after the game when we announce the Touchdown Production Player of the Game, presented by Combi Trophy and Awards. Once again, Paul and I will select the most deserving Forest Lake Player of the evening, and then we'll award them the Combi Trophy and Awards plaque. So stay tuned for the Touchdown Production Player of the Game.
So, Marty, I was just handed, because we're here at Arco, we actually get a halftime stats sheet on the boys. Let's take a look at a couple of the players.
Before we do that, Paul, let's throw it behind us. Now, we might have to duck down. Gil, why don't you take it away?
Yeah, no, I don't think we'll have to duck down,
okay,
guys.
There we go.
Have Willard Schulerman over here to my right, and then Dave Wickstrom, principal of Forest Lake Christian, on my left. A couple of familiar faces down here whenever the Falcons come to play. We need some Aux 1 on this mic, Brandon. And Willard, we'll start with you. Always good to see the Falcons here at Arco.
Always love to be here. It's a great achievement.
It is a great achievement, and Forest Lake Christian is such a small school. When they do something like this, I think it's just all the more impressive.
Well, we have a lot of quality people, and our size is probably not reflective of the quality that we have. So we like to have our young people be achievers, maybe even be overachievers, and encourage them that they can be the best that they can be.
Well, speaking of good people, one of those good people we have over here is Dave Wickstrom, joining us courtside. And Dave, I always tell you when I call your extension at the school, you always give a little blessing there, blessings on your answer machine, and that always makes me feel special, like I'm getting a blessing out there.
Right. Well, blessings come from the Lord, but we like to pass them along when we can. This is a blessing, being able to be here. I think there's like 148, 44 schools in our section, and there's 2 teams out here. And, win or lose, this is such an amazing honor to be here. I was just telling Willard, though, since our girls have been here, I think 4 times, 1, 3, and this is only the second time our boys have been here. But it seems a little smaller this time than it did the first time.
My wife was saying the very same thing. And of course, we've been here, I think, for the last 7 or 8 years. Well, I know we've been here ever since we saw you guys both here in 2001 when the boys and the girls were here. But that's what she was saying. It seems smaller, and I think it's the same. I don't think they shrunk it.
No, I don't think so either. Maybe the students are getting bigger. The players, I think. Maybe that's it. Right. When you see the Kings out here, the floor looks really small.
Right. Well, they got some big guys out there. And Willard, the kids are just playing so well tonight.
Yes, they are. That was our hope, that they'd be playing their A game, and that's what you have to play at this level, or otherwise you're going to get beat. So, obviously, to get here, you have to have 2 quality teams.
Well, Forest Lake definitely in control by 11 points right here. Had as big a lead as 14. Guys, thanks a lot for joining us here on the game. And if Forest Lake wins, of course, we'll be over at your place for a NorCal visit.
Yeah, on Tuesday. Thank you, Gil, very much for coming out tonight. Appreciate it.
All right. Dave Wickstrom, Willard Schulerman here. Guys, let's go back to you as we get ready for third quarter action, second half action right here in the Division 5 finals. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Gil. Nice job. And we'd like to mention that this NorCal Game of the Week from Arco Arena is being underwritten this evening by Almost Paradise Salon and Day Spa. Owner Sandy Nelson has created a beautiful world for you at Almost Paradise Salon and Day Spa. Let Sandy's 19 years of experience pamper you as you relax and indulge yourself with beauty and health treatment to regenerate your body. Rejuvenate. Let's do that. And also, Paradise Salon and Day Spa offers the bioenergetic synchronization technique, or BEST treatment. This exclusive treatment relaxes your muscles to coax you into better health while you sleep. A wonderful day of beauty and health is awaiting for you at Almost Paradise Salon and Day Spa, where it's truly almost paradise.
And by Bob's Hot Dogs. Everybody loves a good hot dog. I certainly do. But how about a great hot dog? And that's what you get when you stop for lunch or dinner at Bob's Dogs in Colfax. Bob's Dogs serve only Casper hot dogs, so you know they're the best. And Bob's Dogs, the home of the Bacon Bob and Bacon Western Bob, is the place to go. It's Casper hot dog wrapped in a bacon for a taste that's just out of this world. They call it It's Bobalicious. So ask for it by name and enjoy any one of their other great menu items, especially their famous onion rings. Makes you hungry just thinking about it, doesn't it, Marty?
Oh, I'm ready.
It's all waiting for you right there at Bob's Hot Dogs in Colfax.
And by Sierra Market, after 20 years of serving you on their and the Colfax community, Sierra Market knows a thing or two about customer service. At Sierra Market, Sam and Dave have created the perfect combination of products and services while maintaining a small town closeness that you cannot find anywhere else. That is why all of your friends shop at Sierra Market. They've even enlarged their shopping aisles so you can stop and talk while you're shopping with your neighbors. So whenever you are just running in to pick up something or doing the week shopping, you can find it all at Sierra Market. They are big enough to accommodate, but small enough to appreciate. All right, let's start. We're starting the action here as they get down low. Once again, there's a shot in. That was by Andrew Richard.
Another easy one under the basket. Andrew being able to sneak in underneath.
There's a three-pointer by Hill. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Sparling. Now they get over the corner. Another three going up and nothing but net. Count it. That is Austin Maynard, his third three-pointer of the game. Put it in the books.
And I'll tell you, they're coming out firing here. Forest Lake is not going to sit on this lead.
And there's going to be a push call on Austin Maynard.
I didn't see the foul, Marty, yeah, but they're gonna give it to the side.
He's got two fouls now.
And there's a three-pointer by Brookside.
Who got that?
That was number 23. That was Rodney Brown.
Stolen away. Now taking it into the paint, puts it up off the glass, and it goes in. So he comes back with 5 quick points. That was Brown. Now bringing the ball up the court is Maynard.
They're going to put on a half-court press. They're going to greet the ball handler at half court.
Andrew thought about it, takes a baseline, dishes it off to his brother, can't save it. I don't think he was expecting that. Looked like Andrew was going to take it baseline and put it up.
So we talked about what kind of a new look and strategy they were going to come out. Brookside's come out with a half-court press, which means they're going to deny the ball across half court and meet the offense way high up above the key.
Now there is a foul, and they're going to count that by Burse. He'll go to the line to make it a three-point play, so they're working their way right back into the game here with 7 quick points. (41-32). That doesn't go. Bringing the ball up now is Andrew Richard. Now there's a timeout going to be called.
Coach Dave Thomas recognizes the fact they need to make an adjustment on their offense. They're going to have to bring their big man out to the top of the key so that they can start their offense forward. And that's what he's talking about right now in front of us. I'd be willing to bet we see Josh Richard come to the foul line.
So the Forest Lake fans are rooting on their players from their dedicated cheering section. Pass down low, puts it up, nice pass and go there to Sparling.
It's amazing that's so open, Marty.
Boy, it was wide open. That was an easy 2 points. Now taking it in, doesn't go, rebounded by Josh Richard. Now they take it in. They get it back out. Andrew now tries to go around. He does, but now he can't go anywhere. Way out deep to Maynard. Maynard stops. Taking it in all the way. Oh, nice drive to the basket.
They're just driving right through that zone defense of Brookside.
Sac-Joaquin comes up with 2 quick ones. There's Hill driving in. It's off the iron. Can't. Brookside comes up with it down in low to Fuller. Puts it up. Fadeaway jumper. Gets the 2 points.
Good shot by Fuller, getting up over the top of Josh.
Here comes that half-court press again. Oh, he's going to almost lost the ball. Good hustle to save it. Now they get it off to Andrew. Puts it up, and he's got it, and he's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line to make it a possible 3-point play.
It's going to be a long half of basketball for Brookside unless they can stop that penetration. That's 3 times in a row. They've come down the court and were able to get right to the basket. They don't have to shoot the jump shot, Marty.
No, they don't. They're driving right into the paint. He gets it. That's his 19th point of the game.
You're back to 14-point lead.
Oh, again, they might lose it, and they do. Andrew comes up with it, gets it on over to Maynard. Maynard will bring it up the court. He stops. Good defense by Brookside to keep him from penetrating into the paint. Cross-court pass. Thought about a 3. Doesn't take it. Drives it in, and he gets it off. Blocked by Fuller. Now taking it all the way in, and then dishes it off, and they lost it. That was a no-look pass with nobody to get it. Andrew will bring it up the court. Over in the corner, possible 3, going up and off the iron. Rebounded, good hustle in there by Maynard. Down low, jump, and he's got it. He hits that one. Sac-Joaquin.
They're fearless.
Man, they are.
They don't put it back out in front for a second. They're just going to go right back up and put that ball in the hole.
Because here's spin move, good move. And coming up with it is Maynard on that missed shot by Hill. All right, Maynard now stops for the 3-point line, and
the coach is saying just settle down. Dave Thomas, right to our right, is putting his hands out saying, calm down, we don't need to take that shot.
That wasn't a high percentage. That was way out, about 2 feet out from the
NBA line. Yep,
exactly
sure enough.
Right. If you look at the court, that red line right at the top of the key is where high school and college will take their shots.
16-point lead, Forest Lake Christian.
Oh, he kicked it, so it'll be back out to Brookside inbound. 3:35 left to go in this third period, 50-34 in favor of Forest Lake. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us here for this exciting Division V championship ball game. There's a 3-pointer going up. Off the iron, and it's going to be off of Forest Lake.
Andrew looked like he touched the ball before it got out of bounds. Reset the shot clock.
Now they'll try to work it in. There's a 3-pointer going up, and it's in and out. Heartbreak. But then coming up with it is Hamlet.
And swatted away by Josh Richard. And they love it here.
The fans go crazy. He is putting on quite a defensive exhibition today, isn't he?
And see, that's the shot right there that they're forcing Brookside to take. They hit that 3-point shot, but that's a very low percentage shot.
Yeah, that's Rodney Brown, second 3-pointer of the night.
That's all they're getting, though, Marty.
Yep, I know. There's a drive in, just a nice, easy layup, and they're gonna
say he shuffled his feet. They did. They walked.
Okay, no point.
Too bad it was a great move by Josh. He had his man in the air. He just took one step too many.
50-37. There's a 3-pointer from way downtown. Doesn't go, gets it again, puts it up again and hits. That's only 2 points. That's Rodney Brown is starting to light it up here. Long pass cross court, little feed. Oh, too hard, doesn't go. Somebody got fouled.
They need to make that shot. Josh
Oh, yeah.
is kicking himself for not making that quick and easy one. It was a great pass. Open was Andrew on the right-hand side and fed Josh the little layup shot and just couldn't convert.
Well, bringing the ball up the court now is Hamlet. Over to Brown. Brown stops, pumps, puts it up. Another three-pointer.
Wow.
Man, he's starting to really light it up now.
Well, Brookside's starting to hit their outside shots and it's keeping them in this game. They've got it down now to 8 points.
Now they got that press going on. They got 3-on-2. Taking it in for a dunk. That's Andrew Richard.
And that's a two-handed dunk getting over the rim.
And a travel call. Then he throws a punch at Andrew, and referee didn't see that.
A team that's going to shoot outside like this, Marty, can't keep up this percentage for that long. They can, but it's rare, that's for sure.
No, and that was just a little off balance on that shot. Here's Burst, and he's might lose it, and he does. Coming up with the ball.
That's Ben Sparling getting on the floor, getting after it.
And there's going to call a foul, a reach in on 21, David Scott. We've got Division V boys here. Now here's Andrew driving the baseline, gets it back to Josh, and he puts it up.
Playing above the rim, Josh Richard continues his play.
You can sure tell they played together for a long time, can't you? Another three-pointer off the iron, gets his own rebound, and he's going to get fouled, doesn't go.
Here's a replay, I'm told by our producer of the lost ball and steal. There, that's right, he kicks the ball, and then watch him go to the floor and get this. I love this guy. Ben Sparling goes to the floor. That's the kind of hustle that gets you named player of the game, Marty.
That's no kidding. He's got 7 points. Coming into the ball game is Dawson Young, 6'4" junior. Coming out, Andrew Richard. He's played a whale of a ball game tonight.
They got to sit him down. They got 1:16 left in the quarter. They're going to let him rest his legs. They need him for the fourth quarter. Going over to get a drink of water.
So now bringing the ball up. Over to Corbin. Now Josh can't do anything with it. He has to dump it off. Way out at the top of the key. Trying to set a new play up now. Gets a screen. Drives in, stops, pumps. Gets it back. Thought about a three, didn't take it. There's a three-pointer going up, in and out. Heartbreak, doesn't go, but then Josh with the ball, and it doesn't go.
Still hustling for it, Sparling.
Good recovery in there by Hill. Hill takes it in, and he's going to get fouled on his way to the hoop.
That's only the second foul on Josh Richard. Boy, it's a different offensive team without Andrew Richard in there, isn't it?
Sure, it is.
Yeah, he is their go-to guy. If he's not making the play, he's setting it up.
First one is no good as Hill misses that. Next one is up, and it's good. He's got 19 points. Young now dishes it off, heads into the paint, no pass. Oh, he lost the ball. 10-point lead with 8 seconds. He's going to have to hurry up. His burst. Trying to take it in. Doesn't go. And there's the end of the third period. 10-point ball game. 54-44.
So we saw the Forest Lake Falcons take it to, I believe, 16 points, Marty, and then back to 10. So same scores we had at half.
All right, we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week here at Arco Arena for the Division 5 playoffs is brought to you by
Rooker's Collision Center, specializing in high-quality collision repair combined with excellent customer service. Ray Rooker welcomes you to the new Rooker's Collision Center. Ray goes the extra mile for you after an accident and works with your insurance company to get you in and out in a hurry. He can make all the repairs you need of any make and model and specializes in fiberglass repair as well. So don't take chances with your car repair. Ray Rooker is dedicated to your satisfaction at Rooker's Collision Center, where friends send their friends.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating 11 years of bringing you only the best in local sports television. Thank you for joining us as we start the fourth period. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown. 10-point game, Forest Lake on top, 54-44. Driving into the paint, stop, pumps, puts it up, and nothing but net for Quentin Burse. Full court press coming up. Now Andrew back in the game, stops, and he's going to be called for a charge as Hill had position on him.
This is a very important time of the ball game right here, Marty. The team that is trailing is going to be pressing hard, and the team, naturally, you try to protect your lead, and Forest Lake doesn't have that option. They've got to keep attacking.
You're right, Paul. And there's a stop, pump, puts it up off the iron, and Andrew with the rebound. There's a breakaway. They're going to feed down. He had a beautiful opening right there. That was Dawson Young. And he just kind of hesitated just for a minute and didn't get it.
They can't miss those.
No.
Young is in there. He's a sub. This is the first he's played in this game.
Now, and they're going to call Sparling with a foul as he reached in. That's only his second foul. 6:57 left. We got an 8-point ball game.
Now they're going to say that was a shooting foul. To the line.
Well, it might be 1-1, isn't it? Yeah, that's 17 fouls on the Falcons. Look up there, so it's 1-1. Doesn't get it, and coming down with the ball, it's going to be a jump ball.
And that will be the possession going to Forest Lake Falcons.
That was an important possession right there. So now Maynard will bring it up. Andrew with the ball. Gonna get it. They work it around. There's a three-pointer going up, and it's off the iron, but they get it back. Now there's another three-pointer, and that doesn't go, and it does go. Counted. Andrew, that bounced around the rim and in for a three-pointer. Excellent. There's another three-pointer going up. Doesn't go. They're going to try to match him. Now Andrew will bring the ball up.
Look at this. Andrew is an excellent ball handler. That's one of the reasons he's so effective.
Cross court, feed in there, and it goes. Boy, you see how he looked
away and get a no-look pass in there
to Sparling.
But Sparling knew what to do without the ball. Went right to the basket.
And there's a foul.
And that's
going to be called on Andrew, I guess.
That's his second.
Yep.
What a basketball game,
Oh,
Marty.
Man. He's got 24, and his brother's got 13. 37 points of the 59. What a dynamic duel.
And you
First
know,
one's no good.
Let's take a look at the replay here. Now, we'll see. This is number 44. This is Paris going to the basket. And it just goes off the front of the rim.
He missed both of them. Unbelievable. He had such great touch at the start.
Well, there's no question this team has got him shaken.
And that attempted pass was off of one of the Brookside players, so it'll be inbound Forest Lake. 22 seconds on the shot clock, trying to get a... Now there's a pass into Young. He has to dish it off. They get it out to Andrew, top of the key.
They're going to use some clock.
Off the clock. There's another three-pointer, and he's got it. Oh, my goodness. Austin Maynard has got 12 points, all three-pointers.
Austin Maynard is awesome.
Timeout being called by Coach George Carter.
And you know, when you have a guy like Austin Maynard, let me see what he's averaging this year. Maynard is he's averaging 12 points a game, so this is not unusual for him.
But he's got all by three-pointers.
All by 3 points, but it takes the pressure off of Andrew and Josh to do all the scoring.
That's it.
And it gives them a threat outside, so they don't have to work the ball inside like they have been. This is really fun.
16-point game with 5:30 left to go. Oh, I tell you, this is exciting, isn't it, Paul?
Marty, and doing basketball with you for 2 seasons, I can't remember a game that was this much fun to watch and this exciting.
It is, and it's exciting to be a part of.
And like we talked about at the halftime show, this is a tiny little Christian school in Auburn outside of Lake of the Pines. I mean, I don't know what their attendance is. It can't be more than
350 maybe.
And they put themselves together a dynamo basketball team. And it's not like there's just 5 guys. They've got 6, 7 players.
And they still got a bench full of players over there that can come in and help the team. And they're sophomores and juniors. I mean, they've got they're loaded with talent. Now taking in a fadeaway jumper, and he gets it. That is Quentin Burst.
Well, you can bet now that Brookside's going to be putting on the press.
He's got 11 points. They get it over cross court, spin around move, puts it up. No, count it.
Josh Rickard. When it needs it, when they need it, here he comes through with a great spin move.
Boy, driving all the way in there. Didn't get a point out of it. Oh, stolen away. Feed in low, and it doesn't go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was a good look at the basket. It just couldn't convert. Slow it up now.
Wisely, they're going to slow the ball up. Using a little clock, 17 seconds on the shot clock, only down to 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Forest Lake Christian looking to hang a banner in their stadium.
Well, if you're going to run this much time off the clock, you got to make sure you're going to have to shoot it. There's a shot, in and out, doesn't go. But that's one thing you got to do. If you're going to run that much time off, you got to get a good shot. A spin away jumper doesn't go, and Forest Lake comes up with it. That's Sparling with the rebound.
14-point lead.
Spin move, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. 3:57 left. I think you can just about put this one in the win column here for Forest Lake.
Don't say that quite yet, Marty. I've been waiting for this Brookside team to.
Well, they've shut down Paris Hill in this second half. I mean, I think he's only got about 4 points. Oh, nice touch in there by Andrew.
So the Combi Trophy player of the game, Marty, the man standing on the free throw line. I mean, we gave it to him the last game, but listen, this is the leader of the team. I really like Ben Sparling's game today, and I could easily say that he's the player of the game, but for the championship game, you got to give it to the senior. You got to give it to Andrew Richard.
I tend to agree with that. He came through and when they needed him most. Now they'll try to get it inside. Can't do it. Almost loses the handle. Stop, pumps, puts it up off the iron. Rebound. Oh, knocked away by Josh again. That doesn't go. And there's going to be a foul called. And
Josh puts the volleyball bat block on number 12. And that would be Larry Fuller. And in frustration, Larry comes back and fouls him.
Now they got the full court press. That's Sparling, good ball handle. He'll get it up the court. Now they get it to Andrew.
They're going to work it.
There's a three-pointer from way downtown, and he hits it. Count it. Oh, my, oh, my. Josh Richard just gets the three-pointer from just outside the three-point line. There's a three-pointer.
Right back at him.
Yeah, take that. 2:57 left, 69-51.
There's no stall in either one of these two teams.
Josh thought about a three-pointer, didn't take it. He had Hill in his face. Now they get it over to Sparling. He gets it back over to Andrew. Andrew looks inside to Maynard. Maynard tries drive baseline, gets it in too hard. Couldn't handle it. No shot. And another three-pointer going up. Oh, count it! My, oh my again. Josh Richard. Another three-pointer.
Way downtown. That one's going to be far off the rim.
And a foul's going to be called. Oh my goodness. 72 points on the board with 2:18 left to go.
Okay, Marty, I'm going to let you say it. The icebox door is shut.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
This one's in the books.
21-point lead. Man.
123 points scored so far in the game. And who would have thought that Forest Lake Christian would be able to take down the powerhouse Brookside Christian?
Now they've played a whale of a ball game, and we've enjoyed every minute of it. Burst gets both of his. Now Maynard over in the corner to Sparling. Down low to in the top of the key. Feed in, driving in, dishes it off. Too hard. But coming up with a big defensive play is Sparling. There's a three-pointer, and guess what? Austin Maynard with another three.
And Andrew Richard is giving him a high five. They know this thing is in the books.
Yeah, the clock continues to run. 1:42 and counting. Stop, pump, puts it up. Nice left-handed shot there by David Scott. He gets the 2 points. Yeah, this Forest Lake team will get a high seed in the NorCals. And tip back doesn't go. Andrew puts it in. Well, and they'll have a home game on Tuesday night, and we'll be there. 77-55, 113, and
are they going to give him that shot?
I don't think so. No. No, I guess they're going to count it. No, he'll get 2 shots. No, I don't see the. What do you think?
The official is still at the scorer's table. They're working it out. So next week, Tuesday, at Forest Lake, they will have the first game at home. We'll have, if they get the number 2 seed, Marty, I'm told by Gil Dominguez in the truck, because I'm not that smart, that they'll actually have 2 games at home.
If they win the first one, then they'll have a second one.
But you know, this team, Brookside was the number 1 seed in this tournament, and they just took them.
Number 2 seed.
Number 2 seed in this tournament.
Because we watched the number 1 seed go down to Forest Lake when they only had the 6 players.
Oh, right. So they just took them apart. They could go a long, long way in the state championships. Minute 12 left.
A whole new squad coming in for Brookside.
Coach Dave Thomas is getting some of his players in.
Now there's Andrew, feeds it off. Thought about that's her, but stolen away. This is Ashley Young. And they're going to hit the ball out of bounds, so it'll be turnover.
In comes sophomore Jason Camacho.
Yep, we saw her.
And for Brookside, number 11, Ashley Young. I think she's the only girl I've seen in this tournament so far.
On the boys team. Guess if you're good enough, you can come out for the team. All right, they get it back out there. Andrew's still in the game. He's kind of running the show. And Tried to get it into Stokes. Went right over the top of his hands, but we've got 35 seconds left to go. And now
you can hear the fans as Andrew Richard comes off the floor to the hugs and high fives of his teammates, and deservingly so.
now inside feed to Henderson. Henderson puts it, doesn't go, gets his own rebounds. Now he puts it up, it's in. Henderson, number 32. Now they'll bring the ball up. That's got to be a big thrill for these sophomores to come up here and down in low, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That's Travis Stokes.
Stokes fed with a great pass by Jason Camacho. Found him under the basket.
He's got 10 seconds left. Wow, what a thrill to play on the Kings floor, and you're a sophomore.
And you know, from the beginning, Marty, there was no doubt in this Forest Lake Falcons team. They came out firing, they came out aggressive. I don't think they were ever behind in this game.
No, they weren't. They ran off first 7 points. So he misses both of them, but then he steals it away, takes it in, puts it up, doesn't go at the baseline, but Forest Lake comes up with it again. There's a shot, doesn't go. That should be your ball game, and it is. Forest Lake Christian with a 77-58 victory, and it's all smiles over here as Forest Lake Falcons come out on top. They'll be going to the NorCal's home game on
That is
Tuesday
a happy
night.
bunch. Look
Boy,
at that bunch.
Look at that.
And they make school history. This is the first time the boys have ever won a championship. What a great basketball team. There's your line score. Never a doubt, Marty. They're up by 10 after the first. They held on to the lead after the second. Only had it whittled away by 1 point after the third, and then, of course, bringing it home. The Brookside team looks a little shocked.
I think so. They're
not used to losing.
No, that's only their fourth loss of the season. And when you're losing only 4 games, so that's very happy Forest Lake Falcons basketball team, and they'll go into the locker room, and they'll get their kudos at center court, have their picture taken, and then they'll go in for the
press conference.
And we'll be there inside the press conference room. Don't go away. We still may not have basketball action. We've got the kids in the press conference. There's a good shot of the happy bench. So now for the presentation, I wonder who they're going to give the player of the game to. I know who we give it to. I wonder what the CIF is going to give it to.
I can't imagine it'd be anybody but Andrew Richard. We'll see here in a second.
$25 points for Andrew. I think the big key to this thing was the fact that the Forest Lake defense held Paris Hill to
how many did they get?
19 points.
Paris Hill is taking a tournament player award. As will number 22, Pierce
Azarton. Pierce is a junior. Now the teams from Brookside Christian will come out and get their plaque for their participation in this tournament. You're right, they do look stunned, don't they?
They're completely out of sorts. They've never lost a game. I think they came in there expecting to win, and perhaps even to win easily.
You would think. Now each one of the players will get their little
medal.
I think it's a patch that they can sew on their school jacket. Well, the players come out, get their congratulations. Quite an exciting ball game. I'm kind of out of words right now. I mean,
what more can you say?
I know that Forest Lake was going to put on a good show for the fans, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Well, like I said before,
and they beat him handily.
This Division 5 team, Marty, we saw an awful lot of Division 4 basketball teams that they could easily beat.
Well, MaxPreps.com only missed the total points for Forest Lake by 1. They said there was going to be 76 points scored, and Forest Lake scored 77. But the big discrepancy is that there was 14 points difference.
So they just announced
that's a great
team championship. Crowd comes to its feet.
Ben Sparling and Austin Maynard. Maynard with 15 points tonight, all threes. And that's something here on the floor of Arco Arena.
Yeah, they bring the banner back.
That's good. Dawson Young comes out and gets his
medal.
Andy Richard goes out and gets his, followed by Travis Coe, Robbie Hearn, Austin Maynard, Henry Omomoto, here's Arlsdown, Dimitri Nakatungo, Jason Camacho, Billy Corbin, Zach Obranovich. There's a good round of applause for Josh Richard. And Ben Sparling. Nice game he played tonight. 9 points. There's your Forest Lake Christian Falcons, winners of the Division 5 championship game. Now they'll get their picture taken and then they'll go into the locker room along with the Falcon mascot.
This is a picture that will hang
proudly
in the trophy case. Proudly. Like we've said, twice the Forest Lake girls have won this championship, but never have the boys.
Now that's great. I mean, my hat goes out to the coaching staff for Forest Lake and to the boys for putting on quite a performance here tonight, but also for having such a great season. And I wish we could have seen them earlier in the year because they had an excellent season. Now, our apologies for that because we knew they were winning and playing some good basketball, but with all of the games being such fine teams in the foothills, we just never got over there. And they're only about a minute from my house. I could have gone over there and watched them one of those nights.
Well, we're certainly going to go over there next year, Marty.
We certainly are.
Most of these kids are coming back.
You're right there.
And they're just going to get better.
As they file out of Arco.
And they'll go down for the press conference down below. Our producer, Gil Dominguez, will be there. They already picked up their jerseys.
I think this might be a good time to, before they get situated in the other room, we might want to do the final mention. All right, we'd like to tell you that the NorCal Game of the Week from Arco Arena was brought to you this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. The Hanson family is proud to bring you all the exciting Falcon playoff basketball.
And by Soft Answers, Debbie and Dallas Wilhelm congratulate their son John and all the NU minors on a really fun basketball season. Congratulations.
Hills Flat Lumber Company, Ed, Sandy, Jeff, Kennan, and Jason Pardini, along with Dave Cuddy, are proud to be a part of the NorCal Game of the Week.
And by Forest Lake Christian High School. A great congratulations to them all. The faculty and staff of Forest Lake Christian love to support their Falcons and congratulate them on a job well done with sportsmanship and hard work.
Almost Paradise Salon and Day Spa. Sandy Nelson is a longtime supporter of Colfax Sports.
And Bob's Hot Dogs.
Go Bob!
Lori, Bob, and Anna are big Colfax Falcon supporters and congratulate their Falcons on a great season. We're going to see them next, huh, Marty?
I hope so. And by Sierra Market, Sam Newton, Dave, and Merva Stallins and Chair Campbell congratulate their PBL champion Colfax Falcons.
And by Rooker's Collision Center, Ray Rooker is proud of his Colfax alumni and loves to support his Falcons.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade +1 of local sports television. Let's go down to the press conference where we'll have the Forest Lake Falcons. There they are.
There's a picture.
And let's see if we can pick up the sound. All right, we'll be quiet.
These young men, the seniors, have been started for 3 years, and the adversity has strengthened us, and I'm just very proud of them. So it feels great. But they've worked so hard to get here, and they worked in the summer. They've gone to camps. They've had a lot of help. These men over here, have done a lot in training them, and so the credit goes to these guys. They played the game, and I'm just really pleased with the progress they've made. It's amazing. We thought we had a chance this year. We thought we had a chance last year, and we had some injuries. But this year, we didn't have the injuries, and things fell into place. We got the right seating, and again, I just God is the author of success, and He's. We would have been successful had we not won because we gave it our best. But I'm just very pleased with them.
You guys, this one's pretty big for you as senior, Ben. Tell me, what is the keys to the success, I guess, for you guys for this year? What was the key for you guys?
Well, when we started the season, our weakness was definitely defense, and I think that this game we finally pulled together, and that's been our focus probably since halfway through the season. Because we know we can score, but the question is, can we stop people? And I think that's what we did this playoffs.
Tell me, anybody wants to chip in about the game particularly. I mean, what did you guys think of this team? They were pretty good, pretty heralded coming in, and you guys pretty much shut down a high-scoring offense there.
We knew if we stopped 44, that he was their main offense. He was averaging a lot of points, so we knew if we could hold him under 20 points and then just keep everyone else in check on their team, that we knew we could win this game.
Did you guys know he was going for a section record? Phil Cartwright's record? He needed 21 points to do that.
You got 19.
That a baby?
No idea. Sweet. Wow.
Some pro guys are glad you did that.
There you go. He's an excellent player, and we had a lot of respect for him.
What do you guys plan to do after this?
He's going to see semi-pro.
Gonna go see Jackie moved.
I will find a live bear.
Yeah, we're going to Disneyland.
You won't catch me saying that for you guys.
Awesome. At what point this year did you feel like you guys were capable of making it this far and winning a section title?
Probably from day one. I mean, we knew that we were a good team. We come out there, we play our hearts out, and we let the chips fall where they may. So
Believe, baby.
we believe from day one. So
Did you think it was possible last year? Barring Josh's injury, you guys had kind of the same nucleus.
yeah, we always you gotta think it's possible. If you don't believe, then you're not going to go anywhere. So but yeah, we got some injuries last year. It kind of set us back. And we were definitely ready to come out and get what we kind of wanted all along, not deserved.
For you young guys in the back, what is this like for you guys to, I guess, kind of ride on the coattails of these older guys and play well in the time that you guys did get a chance? What is it like for you guys?
Well, actually, me and Jason, number 31, we just got moved up a few weeks ago, so that was pretty cool. It's definitely an experience, like even getting a few minutes in the game. It's a faster game, playing varsity, and it's been a lot of fun. Hoping to come back next year.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to chime in?
I love these guys.
You're a starter in every season.
I want to say, Josh, he's a sophomore. He's a younger guy. He isn't riding anyone's shirt tails. He's dominating out there. And even though I'm a junior, just love playing with him, riding on his shirt tails.
I can't even reach his shirt tails.
Coach, what about as far as not having Modesto Christian in this division, Capital Christian? You think it's I'm sorry, what was it?
Praise the Lord. I knew, all of us knew, and we knew when they were moved up, and along with Capital Christian and the perennial powerhouses, that opened the door for all the D5 schools, and all of us were excited about it. And I was more cautious, optimistic than they were. I wasn't at the beginning of the season, but I really think one of the things that really helped prepare us, we played one of the toughest preseason schedules, and we have a very competitive league. 5 of the 6 teams in our league were in the playoffs, and Vacaville Christian's a D4 team. And so, in fact, I think one of the things that convinced us that we could beat a team like we played tonight was the game against Vallejo. We played a tournament after Christmas, and they beat us 77-75, but we knew we could play with a very good team that was quick and talented, just like the team we played tonight. So that really helped us a lot.
And now I guess you guys are going to establish your own reputation now, because I know Forest Lake Christian's kind of been famous for its girls program, and the success they had. Was there any talk about that at all among you guys?
Talking about all Andrew, because since we were freshmen, it's like the girls have always dominated Forest Lake boys, and then we were always talking our senior year we're going to bring it for the boys.
And the girls were very good this year. They just came one game short of being here themselves, and so they did a good job. And so next year it'd be great if both teams could come.
Now, what about NorCal's, Coach? What's your assessment of the field? Who are you looking to play? Or
I really don't know much about that. I do know that the defending state champion Branson is in NorCal's, and it'll depend a lot on seeding. I would predict they would be seeded number 1. They have 4 returning starters from a championship team that beat Modesto Christian 2 years in a row, so that says a lot about them. But we're thankful to get a home game, and we'll wait to see how the seeding comes out. And I think we're demonstrating that we can compete, and obviously each game's going to get a little tougher, but we're looking forward to it. They can enjoy this victory until Monday at 3 o'clock when we have practice.
Guys, you okay? You got some more questions? You're okay? You're good? All right. Hey, congratulations, gentlemen, and good luck next week at NorCal.
Thank you.
All right, well, there's the press conference. I wish we had a little better volume on the questions and the answers, but hopefully you folks heard them better than we did. But all in all, they had some good questions, and the boys looked kind of stunned in there, didn't they?
Well, I don't think any of them have ever experienced a press conference before.
I don't think so either.
And they're stunned that they got past a great Brookside Christian team, Marty.
Yeah, it was quite a game today, and here at the courtside, Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown, and boy, Paul, it was quite a ball game today, wasn't it?
Well, I got in for free, but I certainly would have paid the price of the ticket to be here. It was we saw a little of everything. We saw Forest Lake Christian come out strong from the beginning, get a lead, and keep the lead through the entire game.
I think it got as close as 6 points, and that was it. At one point in time, they got it down to 6, but Forest Lake just turned on the jets, and then towards the end there was Josh sinking those 3-pointers. I mean, nice touch from him.
Those came very timely. Those are basically the heartbreakers that put the game away for Forest Lake.
29 points for Andrew. I didn't total up Josh, but he wasn't too far behind him. So it was quite a great day for the Richard brothers.
Yes, it sure was, and a great day for a small Christian school right outside of Lake of the Pines. Forest Lake Christian bringing home their first boys championship in the history of the school. It's quite a story.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, and this is something that they'll remember forever. And you see the girls on the court there?
Yeah.
That's my high school.
Really?
Yeah, Sacramento High Dragons. Purple and white, that was our colors, and that was the high school that I went to. My father graduated from Sacramento High. My mother graduated from Sacramento High. My wife graduated from Sacramento High.
You need to go get in the Dragon outfit there and become their mascot.
I think so, huh? All right. Sacramento High Dragons. You want me to sing the fight song? I still know it.
Oh, please.
Okay, won't do that. All right, the Forest Lake Falcon boys are the champions, Division 5. They move on to NorCal. We'll see them next week, and we'll be looking. We'll be there along with Touchdown Productions to cover all the exciting action. And your producer and a director for tonight's game was Gilbert M. Dominguez.
Titles and replays, Brendan Duckett.
And your announcers for today's game, Paul Brown. Thanks, Paul, along with Marty Mortensen.
Pleasure, Marty. Camera operators Gary Feisey, Maverick King, and Miles Everett.
They did a good job tonight. Office manager and official photographer on court today was Lynn Dominguez.
Technical engineer, Paul Miskowski.
Remote facilities, the Commander 2.
Commander 2 maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service.
Game of the week, provided by Combi Trophy and Awards.
Touchdown Sportswear, DK and Stitches.
Touchdown Accounting, Francis Cinto and Graziano, LLP. And we sure love to hear from you. Call us at 274-2206. And for Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, and the entire Touchdown Production Sports team, this is Marty Mortensen saying, we'll see you next time on your NorCal Game of the Week. It'll be the Colfax Falcons here at Arco Arena. Good night, everybody.
Good night.